10 signs your crush likes you. It started with a single glance. Not even a full second, just long enough for my stomach to twist, my chest to tighten, and my brain to scream. Wait, did that just happen? We were at this random campus open mic night. Soft indie music floated through the dim-lit cafe. People huddled over half-finished lattes, pretending not to watch each other. I was mid-laugh, one of those fake ones you do to keep your cool, when I glanced up and caught them staring at me. Not creepy, not intense, just lingering, soft, surprised. And then, poof, they looked away, but not fast enough. Not before that extra half second, the kind that makes your heart trip over itself. Real quick, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you relate to this moment? Drop your number in the comments for Crush Psych. Let's see who's been there. Anyway, I told myself, it's nothing. But let's be honest, isn't that always how it starts? A glance, a spark, a question you can't stop asking. Did they feel it too? Later that night somehow, we ended up near each other, 2 couches apart at the after party. Their knee bounced. They looked at me, looked away, looked again. I tried to play it cool, but my pulse had other plans. I could feel the electricity crackling in the air. You know that feeling? When someone's energy pulls you in without them even speaking? Yeah. That's not imagination. It's called limbic resonance, when 2 nervous systems sync up silently. Wild, right? Then it happened. They laughed at something I said to someone else. Not even a good joke. They leaned in, smiled, bit their lip. And suddenly, I could not breathe. That's the Pratfall Effect in action, when someone's realness, their little awkwardness, makes them even more attractive. They weren't trying to impress me. They were just real. And somehow, that made my chest ache in the best possible way. Then, disaster. I spilled water all over my jeans. Mortified, trying to laugh it off, they reached over, handed me a napkin, said softly, "Don't worry, that totally didn't just happen." Their fingers brushed mine. I froze. That one accidental touch, it lit up every neuron in my body like fireworks. You ever feel that? Like one tiny touch makes you rethink your entire week. That's the oxytocin hit from physical contact. Your body doesn't lie. And then the texts started. You know where this is going. Late night hey texts, double texts, random memes, inside jokes. And me, sitting there at 1:42 a.m., decoding a freaking emoji like it held the meaning of life. One message, cloud 9. Next message, total panic spiral. That's confirmation bias, your brain twisting everything to fit the love story you want to believe. Then came the silence. You know that silence, the one that's louder than any noise. They disappear for hours, but still watch my stories, still like my posts, still there without saying anything. If you're even a little bit anxiously attached, yeah, it feels like rejection, even when it's not. But somehow, they'd always come back, with a random check-in, a dumb joke only we understood. And every time they walked into a room, I swear my body knew before my eyes did. My breath would catch, my skin would prickle, my whole system would scream, "They're here," and they'd gravitate toward me. Not directly, not obviously, but always close enough. That's social mirroring. When someone subconsciously mirrors your posture, your slang, your energy. They were learning me, without even realizing it. And then, the moment. We were walking back from a group hangout. Just the two of us left. Chilly night. Hoodies up. Sidewalks wet from the rain. Neither of us said much. But right before we split ways, they stopped, looked at me, and said, "You know, you always make everything feel lighter, like I forget the noise when I'm with you." And just like that, I knew. All the signs, all the micro moments, all the energy shifts. They weren't in my head. Have you ever felt that too? Like your whole heart was just begging for permission to believe it was real? Final thoughts. Here's the truth. Most people don't say what they feel, but their body, their silences, their stumbles and slip-ups, they speak volumes. If someone keeps orbiting your space, if they look at you like they forgot what words are, if their voice softens when they say your name, don't ignore it. They might be saying, "I like you," in every way but words. If this story hit you right in the chest, wait till you hear what's coming next. Hit subscribe on Crush Psych. You do not want to miss it.